well, I'm going to start by telling you guys why we're going to start a YouTube video, okay?
Well, first we have to introduce ourselves.
Okay, you go first.
Okay.
And you're going to share 5 fun facts.
Diana, we're not starting a new job. We're starting our YouTube channel. Okay? Gente, they don't care about that.
Okay, you go.
Okay, so, my name's Brian. Bye. ¿Cómo estás?
My name is Yuri Diana Silvestre, but let me talk about my name. Yuri, my friends call me Yuri, and I got work and things like that, people like that. But at home and with family, me dicen Diana. So whatever you guys want to call me.
Oh, there you go, boo-boo. Oh, okay, so, in case you don't know, if you haven't been following Diana on Snapchat and all of our videos, we live in Lubbock.
I don't know if we're supposed to cuss.
Oh.
I don't think it matters.
They'll cut that in post. They'll censor us on YouTube. Monetary censoring. Yeah. Okay, so, we live in Lubbock. What do you do, Diana?
I am a teacher. I'm a Spanish teacher. Mira,
pura mexicana. Mira. And I work for a university. I'm not going to tell you the name because I don't want you stalking me when I get millions of followers. But I work for a university in admissions, and we live in Lubbock, which, in case you don't know, is in Texas. And Lubbock has about 300,000 people. We both did graduate from, if you can figure this out, guns up. We did both graduate from Texas Tech University, so we can say that. But our thought was that we think that we have some comedic ability, a little bit. And so we thought we would start a YouTube channel. Now, this is our very first video, okay?
So don't come for us.
Right, because it's a little rusty. And the tripod we're filming on is about as tall as a Keebler elf. But, you know, the lighting's pretty good. Now, once we start making big bucks, we're going to have the big studio.
And we have a lot of subscribers, you know, so y'all need to follow me. I'll post everything.
Yes.
Or YouTube link.
Yes, YouTube link. And then...
on every social media that I have.
Yes, on every social media. And this girl loves social media. She lives, breathes, eats it. So she posts regularly.
I do.
But we're going to have Pedro, who is Diana's brother. He's going to edit all our videos on his MacBook using iMovie. Apple, sponsor us.
Okay, well, but I think that people need to know background information of how we met, why we think we're funny, and why we're doing YouTube again.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, so go ahead.
So how about starting like my whole life?
Okay, we don't have time for that, Diana. Your battery won't last that long.
Okay, no, I do like to talk.
But if we hit it big, I'm going to tell you that get ready because this is very basic. But if we hit it big, we're going to have Patrick Starr in the background powdering us like this. We're going to be like Jeffree Star wearing our Versace bathrobes and laying out with, I don't really like Pomeranians, but we might end up with a German Shepherd or something, you know.
Right.
So anyways.
Anyway, so we're going to do Spanglish. We're going to do Spanish and English because you never know if my family in Mexico want to like see what I'm up to, you know, subscribe. You just never know if my family wants to support. And half the time they complain about, they don't understand what I'm saying.
Right. And I'm going to be bien mucho with my Espanol because I didn't speak it that much growing up. But then I met Yuri Diana, and ella es de Mexico, and she would speak Spanish, and I started speaking Spanish. I started watching Latina Rica Famosa, which is like if you're not Mexicano or Mexicana, whatever. It's like the Real Housewives of like
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because they're real dramatic.
But they all speak Spanish, and they're all bomb. So I started watching that, and I started learning Spanish. And then I started watching Made in Mexico, which is on Netflix. And my ultimate goal is to go to Mexico and be called a fresa to my face, not behind my back.
Like, es bien fresa.
Yes, so that is my ultimate goal, boo-boos. So, a little bit about ourselves. We'll talk about how we met. Go ahead, Diana. Sorry. I'm having a little bit of, well, guys.
It's okay.
We've already experienced our first production failure. Sorry.
Se apagó la luz out of nowhere.
Our studio lights went down, more like our one light with the teensy remote control. But let me see what's going on. I'll be right back. Diana, keep talking.
Okay. So, yo soy de México. Yo nací en México, el estado de Jalisco, the best state in all of Mexico, right?
Right, but they don't know where that's at, Diana.
a lot of people would know where that's at.
That's already hot. It could have caught my house on fire.
And anyway, I came to the United States, and when I first came, my family lives in Houston. We all
immigrated.
Right. Yeah.
Basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get to Houston, and then so I finished my elementary, middle school, and high school in Houston, and then I applied to go to college, and I ended up at Texas Tech, and became a teacher, and I met Brian, and then I am super funny. I think I'm super funny. Like, I'm like positive vibes all the time. I'm it. I'm bomb. I'm everything. And so, go on.
Do you need some water? Do you need a fresa corona, or what'd you bring over there? Dos Equis. Sorry.
No, I don't. Not yet.
Okay.
Some of my followers, I call them my fans, porque me apoyan. Me apoyan en todo. Every time we like go out, hacemos puras estupideces.
Pretty much. It's a guarantee.
Right.
I mean, it's a guarantee.
Right. Anyway, and so everybody kept saying, you guys are too funny. Like, just it. Like, you guys need to do a YouTube channel. But I think we've always been afraid. Like, what if, like, it doesn't work? What if, like, people just think, like, what if they think that we're not funny? We're just, like, stupid and they won't even, like, waste their time. But I feel like nowadays, everybody's just wasting their time with social media. So why not take some time to watch us be funny?
And this is how I look at it. Like, I think in order to attract people to follow you on YouTube and watch your videos, I think that you always have to be yourself. Like, you always have to be real. Like, we're sitting in my crib, my abode, sorry. And I'll give you a tour once we get like 5 followers. The tour will take like 30 seconds. But anyway. So, I mean, like, this is how we talk on the regular.
Right.
Like, these are the things we talk about.
Yeah.
This is normally how I look. Diana wanted to get all dressed up, but I did tell her.
Yes, I was like, I want to be real Khloe Kardashian, real cute. And he's like, for what?
Right. To sit in my 700 square foot apartment living room, filming with a raggedy tripod. That's not being real, right? So, she wore her mexicana, porque that's what she is. And here we are. And so, a little bit about me. My life is very interesting.
Is it?
Very, listen. So.
Single thing. Go.
Okay. You could say that I have international blood in me. Joking, that's a complete lie. You want to know the truth? I've come from a little small town called Hell Center, Texas, that has 2,300 people. I'm sorry, 2,300 people.
Orgánico.
Yeah, mira, all healthy.
Go.
And then I graduated high school from there with 28 people, literally. It was me, the principal, the secretary, and like 5 other kids.
Not the secretary.
Yeah, she was there. Oh, look, lights. Yes, Boo-Boo, my teeth are looking white.
Okay, you graduated.
And so I came to Tech. I graduated from Tech. And now I work. And I've lived in Lubbock all my life. I've never lived anywhere else, which, I mean, like, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a little older. I'll actually tell you how old I am. I'm 40.
Are you?
Yes, I'm 45. I look about 75, but I act about 25. So there you go.
No. He acts like I'll say 21-year-old because, you know, to be legal to drink. Porque le gusta pistear.
Yes. Now, I wish my body was still like a 21-year-old and not a 45-year-old because I'm having a very difficult time aging. That's for another
conversation,
video. Video. But, anyways, we met through work. I worked for, at my job, Diana was a student and she came in, and we'll tell you the story about like who we worked for and how it all evolved. We just have to. There might be some legal ramifications, so we might have to consult a lawyer. Okay, we have to get, lawed up if that's what you want. We met through work, and that story will come later when we meet. But again, we have to do some consulting or Wikipedia how not to get sued.
If it's okay to like bring up people's names and positions and all that.
Right.
By the way, I'm 26 years old.
Bomb. I'm jealous.
There you go.
I'm jealous. I will say this though. I don't know if we can necessarily get sued because I'm sorry, friends. I mean, if you're our friend, we've told you the nickname we have for you. But, we usually refer to people as, the names we kind of gave them. So,
La Robona.
Yeah. So, we have La Robona.
Piggy.
La
La Monja.
La monja. Ay, sí, Dios mío, la monja. La víbora. Porque, snakes. Like that. Let me think who else.
Oh my God, I know.
Do we have a dientuda?
Yo soy la dientuda que.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that in another video about how I tell her how she used to look. It's not bad. But we'll talk about that later. Dientes y labios.
Dientes y labios, yes.
We have, oh gosh, I don't know if I should say this. But I'll say this one time, but I don't think we can ever refer to her again. I already just said she's her. I don't think we can ever refer to her again because it might come out who she is. But we have
Y no soy yo.
No, she's not the
vulgar, muy atrevida, muy sincera, super honest, pero yo no soy la.
Yeah, no.
So in case you were thinking if it was me, it's not.
I mean, fingers crossed she'll get there one day, but.
I don't think we can bring that up again. Because what if they subscribe and are and then they come to the conclusion of finding out who the person is.
Okay, we need to edit that in post. Okay, so, I don't know. I mean, I think once we start getting enough followers, if we even get one. How depressing, huh?
I don't think we're gonna get a lot, but I do think that at least 20 for sure. At least the people that told me, that kind of pushed me to make YouTube, like Ariana, Miss Juarez.
Diana, we're not supposed to say names. See, that's already the second lawsuit we're going to have against us.
Why?
And let me tell you this.
But they're good things. We can't mention people even though it's good things.
I don't know. I'm just going to tell you this. Don't sue me. I don't have anything. I mean, it's the truth. We'll talk about student loan debt later.
Don't sue me because I'm ready to fight.
Diana, I don't think you can fight during the law. I don't think they serve you papers and you're like, where is she? I'll fight her. I don't think that's how it works, Diana. I think if you fight her, she'll sue you more.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah, Yuri.
Right. Then that won't be civil court. That'll be criminal court. But, and then we'll have to tell you the story about how Diana drugged somebody, and she really drugged somebody in my defense. It's good. So,
before because I know we're just gonna touch different subjects and we're everywhere.
Kind of rambling.
But, also know that we want to know what things you want us to talk about.
Yeah.
Hey, I've always wanted to know how you or Brian or whatever did so and so, or I don't know, anything that you want to ask, just go for it.
I mean, I'm really an open book. I mean, I think we're pretty much an open book. I mean, don't ask me if I've had sex with an animal because I've never done that. But I mean, I really literally, I mean, I have my image to protect. I mean, my publicist is sitting right over there and they're but, I mean, obviously I can't lose my job. Not until we have at least 500,000 followers and we're making money from YouTube.
Right, that's what at the beginning I was ooh, no, Brian, I don't know if we can cuss, porque yo soy maestra.
Yeah.
And I wonder what, I'm not I don't think I'm famous on social media yet.
But you have
Because, though, hold on.
Okay.
I don't accept just anybody and everybody. Because I'm like, what if like you use certain things against me? What if like you're gonna talk about me? Or what if like I do something, you know, on the weekend? I don't know.
Well, and I'll tell you
And
that.
then
Sorry, we need cue cards.
and then I get in trouble at work. What if I get fired?
Yeah.
So I'm like, but I can't be fake.
And that's a very real, like, okay, so you'll learn this about me later, but I have it was 10 years on, I'm going to share this with you, but it was 10 years on Monday that I lost my dad. And sometimes it feels like 10 years, sometimes it feels like 6 months, and that's another story. So I have an older brother, and the only parent we have now is my mom. So is
hopefully Jamie will watch this later on. Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe,
Courtney.
Jamie. Yes, and if you feel like making a donation to our tripod fund, feel free to do so. So I'm very close with my mom, just FYI, and we'll get into that later, and that'll be another video. But I called her today, and she was like, "What are you gonna do tonight? Are you going out? Are you gonna go have dinner?" And I said, "No." I said, "Diana's coming over." I said, "And we're gonna make a YouTube channel." And she goes, "Brian," she goes, "Hijo." She goes, "Be very careful." She goes, "Because you know what can get out there, and you don't want to say anything bad that's going to come back to bite you or anything like that." So, I mean, we might get to that point to where we are self-sufficient on this, that we can just say whatever we want to say.
I just don't think I'll ever want to stop working, though, as a teacher.
Okay. So, we'll talk about your love of teaching in a later video. Me, if I start making at least 4K a month from YouTube, bye job, bye.
4K?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, well, and here's the thing.
Well, I don't make anything as a teacher, so.
Well, but, like, here's the thing. I think that, like, our goal is not to become famous. Like, or...
Our goal is to make people happy because we have so much fun.
Yes.
And we want people, like, I think people, I'm not going to say they're jealous because of, like, our relationship or the things that we do. No, we're not. But I think that they're always wondering, like the key to our happiness, or, like, why are we so cool and so real? So, like I think our goal is to make people laugh.
Yes.
To entertain people.
Well, and I was going to say.
To make them happy.
Yes. Like. I mean, she said it right. I mean, our goal in doing this is to entertain. Like, right now is a very, very strange time, and I kind of wish, Yuri kept telling me, and Yuri kept telling me, and Yuri kept telling me, I wish we had started this, like, 2 months ago when all the COVID pandemic was starting, because I think people needed some sort of entertainment in their life, and hopefully a little bit of laughter. Very, very little is what you'll get from us. But, I mean, so I wish we would have done that earlier. But here we are. We can't go back. We'll talk about living in the past, letting things go. I think we just have a lot of ideas, a lot of topics.
Relationship advice?
Yes. Don't ask me. I haven't been in one forever. But
I've been single for the longest, too.
But, I mean, with age comes experience. Me more than her. But,
Siempre con estupideces.
We hope to bring a little bit of happiness. We hope to bring a little laughter. We hope to bring a little entertainment to you. And I think that we've had a good introduction.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot more to know, and there's a lot more for us to say.
I agree. So just stay tuned.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Yes. Hit that subscribe button down below. I've always wanted to say that. Hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll provide the link. Diana will post the link because, like, I'll film, but I ain't doing none of the dirty work, okay? I'll do my own makeup. But anyways, subscribe. Keep watching. We hope to see you all again very soon. And thank you for joining us. Bye, y'all.